Hi Aquarius, how's it going? I hope you're doing awesome today. Happy Tuesday. It's Tuesday for me, but whenever you come across this reading is when you're supposed to receive the messages. So I'm just going to clear the energy of the cards before we get started. I call upon the divine powers to help clear and protect these cards, for my intention is to use them for good only. I declare that only good shall come from their use, and that all negativity shall be turned away from them. Amen. Okay, so we're using 3 different decks today. This is the Self-Love Oracle deck. Okay, this one is the Energy Oracle deck. And then this is the Celtic Tarot deck. These are tarot cards. So, Aquarius, here we go. This is a general reading, so just take what resonates and leave the rest. It may or may not resonate with you because it's a general reading, but let's see how it goes. If you've come across this video, there's probably a message in here for you. Spirit, can I please have one oracle card for Aquarius today? One oracle message. What message do you have for Aquarius today, please, Spirit? Okay, so your first message, change your environment. Wow, my husband and I were just talking about this last night. Our environments support or undermine us. Give more attention to where you live, work, rest, and play. Create surroundings that support you. Yeah, wow. Oh, wow. Yeah, because like last night my husband and I were having this conversation about our environment and our home and what we've created for our sons. You know, we didn't necessarily grow up in the best environment. So we really protect our environment. We're picky about who we spend our time and energy with. So, but we'll get back to that. Spirit, can I please have 1, 2, 3, one oracle card from this deck, please, for Aquarius? What message do you have for Aquarius today with this deck, please, Spirit? Okay. And then you have here financial constraints, 13. So this card is 28, this card is 13, if that resonates. And some readers, they add the numbers, so it can be 2 and 8 is 10 or 1, and then this card would be 4. Some readers do that. Okay, so I'm going to pull 10 card Celtic cross spread now to go deeper into your reading. If any of your cards come out upside down, it means you're getting extra protection from Spirit. People can show up in your reading, kings, queens, knights, and pages. They either represent you, someone in your life, or a situation, okay? Always check your sun, moon, rising signs in case you have messages over there too. Okay, here we go. So, 10 cards for a Celtic cross spread. Your first card represents your current situation. You have the 3 of Pentacles. What's challenging you or your situation? 9 of Pentacles. Your foundation card, 7 of Cups. Your past, 2 of Swords reversed. Your immediate future, the Tower reversed. The outcome you desire most in your situation, 10 of Wands reversed. Your self-image card, 8 of Cups. Your environment or how others see you, Four of Swords. Your hopes and fears, what you hope for and fear the most. Ten of Pentacles reversed. And then your future, if all is to remain as is. Six of Wands. So we've got some nines and tens here. So beginnings and endings. But let's start with your first card, okay? Number 28, your first oracle message. Let's talk about this one first here. So your environment support, it says our environments support us or undermine us. Give more attention to where you live, work, rest, and play. Create surroundings that support you. Okay? You are influenced by your environment, the air you breathe, the sounds you hear, the furniture you use, the views around you. All of these elements have the capacity to inspire or distract, depending on how true they are to your nature and preferences. To honor and support yourself best, put yourself first, making your environment match you instead of the other way around. Ensure that your living and working spaces are in harmony with your personal rhythms and tastes. When you walk into your everyday environment, how does it make you feel? Uncomfortable or cared for? Restricted or relaxed? Put off or welcomed? Though it may seem insignificant, this feeling informs your daily experience, your contentment, your health, your productivity. Doesn't it make sense to follow your bliss on the outside too? Take some time to make some changes in your environment to make you feel happy, inspired, and loved. This undertaking can take any scope you feel comfortable with. You could start by bringing in fresh flowers or plants, adding some life to your space, literally. Other simple options are hang some art or photographs on your walls, play motivational music, use aromatherapy to soothe and encourage focus, declutter and explore your use of space, or you may opt to do a complete home makeover. There is no need to search any further than your own surroundings. Spirit saying, Aquarius, create your happy place where you are. And that, so make your home nice, make your room nice, make it something, it affects you, right? Make it something pleasant. Be careful what you listen to, be careful what you watch. It affects you. Be careful who you let in your life, who you surround yourself. Do they drain you or do they fill you up? Okay? Make your environment feel safe and secure, and tune into your intuition. Make it feel comfortable, okay? If it doesn't feel safe and comfortable, if it doesn't fill you up, then let it go. It's not serving you. And really protect yourself. Protect yourself, protect your environment, the people in your environment. The next message is number 13. The conversation I had with my husband last night was a family member contacted him, and usually they don't have the best relationship, but they handed out an olive branch, and so he was. It's his business, so I don't want to tell the people but involved. But they offered an olive branch, and he was excited about it because this is his family member. But there's always been issues with this family member. But So when they offered an olive branch, he was excited, and then he was like, okay, let's see where this goes. And then he invited them over, and then their response was, okay, but I'm bringing this person, and my husband doesn't accept this person. And so he was really kind of, I could just tell he was like, no, no, she knows I don't accept this person. I don't want them around me. She knows that, but she still doesn't want to let it go. So he's like, no, then I don't want this person coming over. I'm gonna just drop it. I don't. They're not environment. They're not. He's not inviting them anymore. So he was disappointed, but he's protecting his environment because he thinks that they've not changed their ways, and he's not going to allow that in his life. I hope that makes sense. Your next message is financial constraints, number 13, restrictions concerning money. So this card shows an old-fashioned safe with little money but lots of cobwebs and dust. Money may be tight at this time, so rein in your spending, and be circumspect about the financial requirements in your life. This is not a time of indulgence, so be aware of what's really important and conscientiously choose your expenditures. There's a big difference between what you need and what you want. This card is telling you to take care of your needs and bide your time. Things will get better, but for now, be willing to live more conservatively and always value the money and the good things you already have. And the affirmation with this card is, I can move through any cycle with dignity and awareness. I am open to receiving increasing wealth. Money moves to and through my life, bringing benefits to all. Okay, and then let's go deeper into your tarot cards. Your first card represents your current situation, and you have the Three of Pentacles upright. So the Three of Pentacles is represented by Capricorn. So this is talking about apprenticeship, a craftsperson, teamwork, shared goals, collaborations, skilled artisan, being recognized of your abilities. It's a card of achievement, learning, implementation. Okay, so pooling energy, making effort. So you're acquiring marketable skills, preparing yourself for action in the world. Maybe you're a recent graduate, or you've gone back to school to upgrade your skills or change your career. You're enterprising and may be interested in a career in business or finance. You can anticipate a rise in prestige and earnings. And this card could also indicate a payback period when you demonstrate your abilities and begin to reap the rewards of your efforts. Or you could receive money that's owed to you. Okay? So this is the card of the craftsperson, someone who's already developed skill in a profession or trade. Spirit saying, Aquarius, it's time to turn these skills to profit, and success is assured. This card usually shows you're planning and conferring about a future action, such as cooperating in a business venture. This is a card or a sign that all is going well. If you've started a new business, embarked on a new project, or begun a health or fitness routine, You're seeing signs of progress and even prosperity. You've paid attention and you've done the best you can, and you are getting attention and probably reimbursement for your work. Not only is the external recognition satisfying, but you're also finding much personal fulfillment in your endeavors. This is a card of early success. Whatever you're building or focusing on is established. A relationship, a home, a business, or a project. Maybe you're remodeling your house or your yard. This is the card of the artisan who is meticulous and shares it with a willing, appreciative audience. You may find you discuss and negotiate with others to improve your ideas. This is the path to further success and income in the future. Okay? This card also talks about giving a practical demonstration of your skills. The overall message with this card is when you show your work, others give you support. Okay? That's your current situation, and this is going to help you. This message over here about make sure you're aligned with your environment. Okay? Money may be a little bit tight right now, but Spirit saying you keep doing what you're doing with this project, this trade, this whatever you're building, you're going to be successful. Okay? And then your second card is a nine of Pentacles. This card represents what's crossing you or what's challenging you. This is Virgo energy. Again, this card is saying that you are going to be rewarded for your efforts. This is a card of success, achievement again, independence, accomplishment again, being self-sufficient, having a sense of achievement. It's a card of safety, abundance, luxury. It's a card of financial independence. You will be financially independent. Self-esteem, material security, satisfaction, a windfall. You might win some money, enjoying the fruits of your labor. Maybe you're not able to right now, but you will, because this came in your challenge position. You've integrated the factors of your life into a secure base. Now you're enjoying money, resources, and physical energy as a smooth combined flow. There's plenty all around you, material well-being, order, safety, and success. This card suggests that you're free from financial concerns and worries. You're in a period of abundance thanks to your good decisions in business or financial affairs. This card says you've arrived, accomplished your goals, and now feel secure. This card represents the achievement of good things. Again, not only have you prospered, but you've done so in a way you feel good about. You appreciate and cultivate the best everything life has to offer. Physically, emotionally, intellectually, and spiritually. This card could also indicate the enjoyment of simple but decadent physical pleasures and treats. This card is telling you to take the time you need to nurture yourself. Maybe you're not doing that because this is in your challenge position, but make sure you are, okay? You find time to enjoy life's pleasures, which brings a sense of contentment as you appreciate the material things you deserve. There is work to do in the future, but now you can recharge and reflect on your success so far. Okay? This card signifies financial independence. If you don't have that yet, you will, Aquarius. The freedom to be yourself and to do what makes you happy. This card also represents a deep connection with nature, being outside, feeling truly at home with yourself and at home in your environment. You have everything you need just now. You have everything. So if you don't, change your environment, okay? Make sure your environment supports who you are. And then your foundation card is the Seven of Cups. This card represents the basis of your situation or foundation. This is Scorpio energy. So this card is about decisions or indecision, having to make a choice, you know, dreaming about something, envisioning something, imagining something, fantasy, opportunities. It's wishful thinking. You're searching for your purpose. You're daydreaming. You're making choices. Okay. So the Seven of Cups, upright. This card could represent having too many choices, all of which seem very appealing to you. And you're spending time dreaming about them, imagining what each one would be like, but still you cannot pick one. This card includes a hint that might help you. You're drawn to these choices emotionally. Set aside those emotions for a moment and invite a little reason into the picture. While emotionally appealing, some of these choices may not be good for you. So Spirit's saying, choose wisely. You're looking at a number of possibilities now, too many to make an easy choice. With so many options, you're exploring different intentions in your imagination, but deciding which to manifest is a challenge. This card signifies a time of great creative potential, along with the energy to make use of it. Many options are available to you, but the difficulty is in choosing the right one. This card is all about fantasy and imagination. But if you just think about your environment and what you want, how you want to live, that will help you make your decision, okay? Choose wisely. The Seven of Cups, trust yourself to see the truth is the overall, okay? Trust yourself that you'll make the best decision for you. This is a card of possibility. There's a lot going on behind the scenes, hidden from view at this time. You cannot yet see exactly what you're dealing with. So until then, your imagination knows no bounds because you have little information to go on. While this is a positive card for creative projects and manifesting what you want, an additional meaning is fantasy. You might ask yourself if you're escaping reality, avoiding what needs to be done in the material world. If you're feeling up in the air about something, Spirit's saying focus on one option at a time. That will help you, okay? Then your fourth card is the Two of Swords. It came out reversed, so you're getting extra protection from Spirit. This card represents your past, but is relevant to your current situation. This is Libra energy. Again, they're talking about indecision here. Having to pick between the lesser of two evils, or feeling like there's no right choice, confused, confusion, hesitant, anxiety, information overload, feeling like you're at a stalemate. But Spirit's saying the truth will be revealed, okay? Don't worry, the truth it'll come out. Maybe you feel helpless to make the necessary changes. One party may be unwilling to admit to the truth of the situation, making discourse impossible. This may result in deceit, disloyalty, and duplicity. This card indicates a broken truce or an imbalance in a situation. It can also mean that a choice is made for you rather than by you. Two of Swords, reversed. Okay, so indecision. You'll make the right decision though. Okay, you will. The truth, it'll become clear to you. Um, the Two of Swords reversed can represent someone who has an outburst of emotions. Okay, they losing their temper. Someone who's arguing without thinking first. So, however that resonates with you, okay? Watch how you're handling your situation too, handling yourself. Make sure you're having self-control. That's why it's important to make sure your environment matches who you are, okay? Your environment is safe. Your next message is the Tower. This is a major arcana card. It came out reversed, so extra protection. This card is represented by Mars. So this is your immediate future, what's likely to happen soon in your life, coming out soon. This card says you're going through a personal transformation. You're avoiding something, or you're delaying something. It says disaster avoided, delaying disaster, a fear of suffering, averting disaster, delaying that. Maybe you're delaying the inevitable. You're resisting change. There may be a fear of change. Okay. This card implies that the shakeup that you are going through or went through is internal and less obvious. Some major things you're going through some major things at this time, Spirit is saying, like a personal transformation, or you will be, because this is your immediate future, okay? It says you're resisting change. Instead of a storm, something's happening inside you that's creates an epiphany, a wake-up call, okay? Something inside you. You may be refusing to change old habit patterns, and you will suffer continued disruption in the form of unforeseen difficulties until you finally make some changes in your life. Maybe you're confused about just who and what you are. At a deep level, you're being prepared for the changes that must eventually take place, but you're resisting what your inner self knows already. Spirit saying, once you alter these fixed beliefs and limited ideas, you will enjoy a new sense of freedom. Aquarius, to thine own self be true, always. Okay? Always make sure, again, you're in alignment with yourself, with your environment. Very important. It affects everything in our life. Okay? Be true to yourself. The Tower reversed represents more disruptive and a situation that's more disruptive and chaotic. There's a need to accept the upcoming changes. This card could represent someone who's not able to withstand pressure. It could represent having a nervous breakdown. Spirit saying, take less on board, okay? Take less on board. The process of change has already begun, and not going with the flow will result in stagnation and more problems. If you're repressing feelings of grief, rage, or disappointment, Spirit saying, let them go, and then your life will soon improve. You'll have that nice sense of freedom, okay? I believe that in our life, if we're starting to feel stuck, it's because we're not listening to the universe. We're not looking at the signs, like say, for example, you're at a job or in a relationship or in a situation that's not going well, not aligning with you. You'll get the messages from Spirit, from the universe, your angels, your guides. And if you don't listen to them and you ignore them, then the universe will step in and make some adjustments for you. And it's a lot harder that way. But I think these changes that you're going through are internally. They're not externally. Then your next card is the Ten of Wands reversed. This card represents the outcome that you desire most in your situation. Spirit's saying you need to take on less, okay? You need to delegate. This is Sagittarius energy. This card is talking about, again, doing it all, shouldering too much responsibility, feeling overstressed, carrying the burden. You need to release. You need to let go of, what's not serving you, what's not adding to your life, okay? You could have a nervous breakdown. Take on less, okay? Or Spirit saying, because it came out reversed, the burden is lifted, and sometimes unexpectedly. There may be a feeling of freedom from undue responsibilities. Either you have taken the appropriate action or are about to do so. In any case, your load has been shifted, reproportioned, or removed entirely. You're learning to delegate and take on less. Awesome. Pressure and stress are reduced, and you're able to enjoy life more. Maybe again, you could be suffering the consequences of overload, either with ill health or burnout, and you may need a recovery period. So, however that resonates with you, okay? Maybe you've taken on too much. Maybe you haven't. Maybe you've shirked your responsibilities, and if you don't pick up your fair share, someone else is going to have to. Okay? This card could represent an end of a period of hard work, and it's telling you to welcome new responsibilities. It might lead to a promotion for you. Then your seventh card is the Eight of Cups. This card represents your self-image, how you see yourself. Okay. This card is Pisces energy. So this card talks about searching for the truth. It's a card of retreat, escape, taking a time out. Is letting you know that a new perspective is needed. It's a card of loss, dissatisfaction, disappointment, withdrawal, abandonment. You may be walking away from something. You may be letting go of something, leaving something behind. You wish things were different, but they aren't, so you have to let go. Let go of a thought, a situation, a person, whatever it is. Cut your losses and get out of a situation or a relationship that has failed despite your best efforts. Spirit saying, turn your sights and your energies towards something that is likely to be more fulfilling. Go back to this message over here, Aquarius, okay? The only solution seems to be to turn your back on a situation and go in another direction. What's there isn't working as expected or isn't important anymore. You know what you want, and you won't settle for anything less, which I love. This card represents a very small but powerful moment in time. You've decided you need to leave something comfortable behind, and you have come to terms with that. There's your freedom. You've decided what dream you're moving toward. This moment, the one where you finally turn your back forever and before you take the first step, is the Eight of Cups. It can be such a conflicted moment filled with sadness over leaving, yet knowing you're doing the right thing. I've been there. It's such a mind F-U-C-K, when you know, like, oh, I'm feeling, say it's about a person. I know I'm feeling this way about this person, but they're not good for me. I can't have them in my life. And you have to do what's best for you, even though it's hard. But that's maturity, right? You've had a change of heart. You're moving in a new direction emotionally. It's time to let go of old habits and emotions and embrace new ones. The old ways of relating are no longer valid. Spirit saying it's best to move in a new direction. Okay? And then your environment card, or how others see you in your situation. I think, give me a second here. The Eight of Cups, your self-image card, how you see yourself. Accept your situation without resistance, Aquarius. Okay? There's a change in your life as you transition from one place or situation to another. Maybe you've hit a wall knowing that you cannot progress further, and the only option is to walk on. This card is letting you know that a change is needed, and it comes quietly without soul searching. Accept the way things have turned out, and know that this is the right time to make a move. Okay? And then your environment card, or how others see you in your situation, is the Four of Swords. This card is represented by Libra. This card is about emotional pain. You've been disappointed again. Disappointment. It's heartbreak. It's suffering. But you're moving on. Okay? You're protecting yourself. This is a card of self-protection. It's a card of sanctuary, withdrawal, retreating. You're rebuilding your strength. You're being held in a suspended state. You're rejuvenating yourself. This card is a relief from anxieties, contemplation, restoration. It's a card of peace. Okay? Four of Swords. So the Three of Swords, the card before it, is all about heartbreak and loss. The Four of Swords is starting to heal and get over it, and resting and recuperating. And this is a card of respite after the sorrow or misfortune of the three. It represents rest and recuperation, of working on your problems quietly and with motivation. You feel the need for introspection and solitude to contemplate and understand what happened and why. But, okay, again, remember, sometimes, Aquarius, a person or a situation is not good for us, and we don't want to face that. But the universe, you have to have more faith and trust in the universe. If someone, say a situation, a job, whatever, if you get let go from a job, if you let go from a person, or you let go of them, it's all meant to be. Trust. Okay? After a painful time, you're in the first stage of recovery, whether from emotional upheaval or physical illness. You're resting and taking time to think things through and plan your next moves wisely. You may want to retreat from other people and the world while you get your inner house in order. That's great. Good for you. That's amazing, Aquarius. You're doing your soul searching. You're checking in with yourself. You're doing this. You're making sure your environment is good. You may have troubles, situations, or problems that need resolution, but Spirit's saying now is not the time. Okay? Um, now is the time to, now is not the time to deal with them head on. It's time to take yourself away, calm down, and heal so that you can approach your issues refreshed. Okay, calm, cool, collected, quiet, peaceful reflection and meditation will bring clear insight so that you can handle your situation to your benefit. Okay, that's control. Time out, withdrawal, retreat. This card can show time away from your usual responsibilities, such as taking time off work, or another part of your life goes on temporary hold. In relationships, the card often signifies a withdrawal. This may be for practical reasons because you live far away from each other, or because you take a relationship break. The card is neither positive or negative. It's neutral. Literally nothing is going on. The overall message with this card is take the time you need to rediscover your vitality. Okay, then your hopes and fears card, what you hope for or fear the most in your situation. You have the Ten of Pentacles reversed. Virgo energy, what you hope for and fear at the same time. Okay, this is going to go hand in hand with this card, your other oracle message. This card is about fleeting success, a lack of stability, a lack of resources. It could be family disputes. It could be bankruptcy, debt, the dark side of wealth. It could be conflicts over money, instability, breaking traditions. It could be financial failure or loss. What you hope for and fear the most, you may be so established at this point that you're stagnating. Maybe you've retired comfortably and are just sitting around watching TV. Spirit saying you need to activate some growth in your life to avoid boredom. Take up a hobby, do some charity work, or teach others your skills. This card forewarns of a legacy investment or financial security that is lost, possibly through the market, legal fees, or taxes. It can also mean an expected inheritance did not turn out as you had hoped. Ten of Pentacles in the reversed position. What you hope for and fear the most could represent laziness or a person who is lazy, or it could also be saying that too much luxury is stopping you from making real achievements. This is a card of family, money, or financial misfortune. And then your future card, if all is to remain as is the Six of Wands upright. So the Six of Wands is represented by Leo. This card is success. You will be okay, so they're repeating this message. You will be successful. You will be rewarded. You will have public recognition. This is a card of leadership, receiving great news. It's a card of victory, progress, self-confidence, pride, rewards, fortune, acclaim. So the Six of Wands is saying victory is at hand. Aquarius, you overcome or conquered the opposition. Past self-doubt has been resolved, and you are in the process of winning some significant battles. That is so awesome. I'm so proud of you, Aquarius. You can expect to succeed and have your desires manifested. Gifts may be received, awards and recognition won. This card represents triumphing over adversity. It's a card of victory and it indicates good news and success. Aquarius, you've met the challenges to your position, work, or reputation, and you have come through with flying colors. Whatever you set your hand to will prosper, and you will be happy with your success. Okay, it will be personally satisfying, but it will also be crowned with public recognition in some form. And the acknowledgement will make this moment even sweeter. Okay, be proud of what you achieve and accept all the rewards that come with it. Success and acknowledgement. Okay, this card sees you being greatly appreciated for all your efforts, so you can enjoy the feeling of pride in accomplishment. You have directed your energy, your time, and your passion well. So again, Aquarius, you may receive a gift or reward, such as a certificate, a trophy, or other token from someone, some type of public appreciation, okay? This card could also represent examination and test success. And if you have a question, a yes or no question, right now, think of it, and I'll tell you what the answer is. If you want to pause the video for a second to think about it, go ahead. But if you have a question and you want to know if it's a yes or a no, the answer is yes. This card is a yes. Okay, so that's your reading, Aquarius. If this reading resonated with you, please like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment. Let me know where you're watching it from. I love to hear that. I'm in Canada. And if you would like your own personal reading, I'll leave my email under the video and you can email me and we can chat about that, okay? I'm sending you a big hug and I will see you next time. Have an awesome rest of your day, and thanks again for allowing me to channel these messages today to you from Spirit. I'm really, really grateful. Bye, Aquarius.